Hi, my name is Ben Kim, and I go to Christian Heritage Academy, and I'm a rising junior. I live in Chicago suburbs.
Hi, my name is Lily Basson. I'm going to be a rising freshman at Glenbrook South High School, and I also live in the suburbs of Chicago.
And our project is music generation using machine learning.
Our motivation kind of started because I've always loved music and I've loved the idea of kind of pursuing music when I got older. And, a music producer would kind of be like a dream job for me. So when I found out we were doing projects for this class, I really wanted to do something kind of incorporating music. And when our teacher kind of brought up the idea of music generation, I thought that would be like a perfect kind of fit for what I was looking for to learn more about just generating music.
Okay, so these are experiments. So when we first started, we ran the code with the test MP3 files, Eminem, and NumPiano, which is part of the original code, which we got our code from. So we actually don't know the name of the MP3 files. We just know the name of the files because we never really looked into it. The computer ran the songs for Eminem and NumPiano um, to create a new song, which was very short. It was about 6 seconds long. It took the first 3 seconds of Eminem and the first three seconds in the piano, and it just played it. So it was very blocky, but it worked. So moving on to the methods, our model was LSTM, and it was very interesting because our LSTM actually has two of, I guess, the same thing. They're called RNNs. So we have two RNNs. The only thing different between them is one is meant for the right ear while the other is meant for the left ear. So that's the only difference between them. So we made sure our computers were up to date first in the terminal so that the code um, that we got would run smoother. So for example, we downloaded PyDub, Panda, PyTorch, etc., just to make sure that our code would run smoothly. So later on, this is our final project, which we have right now. We trained our model to play a new song based on the three songs which we inputted, which is Young, Dumb, and Broke by Khalid, Butterfly Effect by Travis Scott, and Make It Right by BTS featuring Love. And yeah.
So the results that we got, the songs that we plugged in, the three songs that he just named, produced a cool like music mashup that took about like 30 minutes to run, which is kind of annoying. But the result was a mashup of the first 4 seconds of each song. So it was like 12 seconds in total. Um, and we're still kind of making it, trying to make that the program will not only play the beginning of the song, but like maybe the middle or the end, or kind of pick and choose like which part of the song you want to hear. And also kind of trying to teach the programming, the machine to like go more smoothly from the first 3 seconds of one song to the next 3 seconds of the other song, so that it's a little less rough on the ears, and a little more smooth. But our result kind of ended up being a little similar to this thing called noise music, which is kind of using like the negative traits of noise in more like aesthetic ways in music. It's kind of like also known as noise pollution, which is kind of like what ours sounded like, because it was a little, it was a little ratchet. Um, so we're gonna try to figure out how to make it run a little more smooth and just kind of make it a little cleaner and nicer on the ears.
So adding on to what Lily said about making the program better, I guess, kind of upgrading it. So we tried this about 2 to 3 days ago. We tried adding a shuffle program or a code, which would try shuffling the music, I guess, around so that it wouldn't just be the first few seconds of each song playing one after another, but instead it would shuffle it around, hence the name shuffle. So when we did this, however, it did not work because it played like all the sounds at once. It was very random and it ended up just being like static for like 10 seconds. So it did not work, unfortunately. But um, we still have the original code, which we will, which you will see. So actually, the bottom right next to the noise music, that's our RNN summary, and it shows bas it basically shows the RNN summary. It describes everything in the RNN, and it kind of shows you what is in it and kind of what's happening in it. Um, and yeah, that's basically it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.